Hey folks, how's it going? It's Daryl back here with an update for the video yesterday. Gotta admit I was a little bit nervous putting it out there, kind of stepping out and saying we were gonna predict where land was gonna grow and stuff. Probably shouldn't be by now after dealing with Ty this long, but still human. Still happens. But anywho, yes, he's doing well. There's much progress to report. So I'm going to try to make this a lot shorter video than the one yesterday, and in fact there's so much going on in all the areas we covered yesterday and just other things I noticed around there that to keep the video shorter I'm going to break it up after this one into Mandela Effect Earth changes, but then it'll be by zones or whatever, like just places in particular areas that we'll keep an eye on, because there's just too much going on to cover it all in one video and keep it under an hour. I'd really like to keep it to 10 minutes or whatever. But I don't know if you remember on my first video, I just quickly before we went to Vancouver Island mentioned there was something wrong over in this area in the James Bay, Hudson Bay, but I didn't go there and look because I didn't know that side of the country enough to know for sure. But I do know for sure now that for sure in James Bay, all these new islands that are popping up here, many of them, can't say they're all brand new, but there's many that are, and there's still some of them are still in the mud state, that stuff that first comes up through the water. Some of them already have ranges of hills and mountains on them. See, most of these are pretty fresh. They don't really even have trees on them yet or nothing. Some of them do though. But yeah, we gotta definitely keep an eye on the James Bay area here. Oh, another thing I'm picking up on, this really light blue stuff, that seems to show up in places where the island is all the earth kind of part of it's done, the dirt and rock and stuff, and then this blue shows up and then the grass and trees and things are there. So I'm not sure if there's a for sure correlation there, but something to keep an eye on if you're doing your own looking. Looks like more land growing in here. I think this may connect. Pretty good chance of it, because he's connecting any major pieces of land. They're all coming together. Just like these, I mentioned to Lori a couple yesterday, actually. I saw the little dots starting to appear. Told her I'm pretty sure something's going on. Plus this carved out half moon, that was not like that. It's not even natural. But all these are really trippy. If you look at them, they're still just, it's like the mud pushes up through the water, and then it just keeps going up with it, traps water here and there if he wants it, and lets her go if he doesn't. But for sure, we'll be able to watch these over the course of the next few days or a week. We'll see this mud develop into real land, and then trees, mountains, grass, whatever. See, and this is the part I don't get, is we have, like, what's these people's reality? The folk that are living in this town. And that's the other thing, see, we just zoomed in on it, and the time of year it is, now it looks like it should. This looks like what they would be seeing from where they are, but look how far it goes. There's like almost like an exact line here. It's almost like they're in their little box of reality and it still looks right and stuff, but meanwhile, all around them, the rest of their island is like muddy, oozy stuff that's doing things, except for this one strip down there. So, I don't know, figure that one out. See? Like, look at, here they are right here. It's not a latitude, longitude type thing, because why would you zoom in on them and they'd be all snowy? Here, we'll even go higher, so where it should be colder. No snow here, just mucky, rocky stuff. Oh, there's a couple little strips of snow in here, but yeah, just I don't know. I'm hoping all you guys can help me figure out a lot of this stuff just by paying attention as we go, and you're all gonna have your areas that you're familiar with, so any feedback would be greatly appreciated. See, up here in the Northern Passage, I don't know if any of you are familiar with that, but like the ice cap used to sit right here, and summer, winter, it would move back and forth a little bit, so if they were going to make a run down into the Beaufort Sea, they had to, first of all, not screw up and take this first left, because sometime, it looks like it's grown now, but it used to end about here, and sometime the ice would come down too far and trap them and kill them and all kinds of carnage and crap. So what you had to do is come to the second or third left, and this straight through shot, this was never really like this. This is like an open highway now for them compared to what it used to be. This whole thing is breaking up and changing. Greenland, it looks like it's going to be laying horizontal across the top of us here pretty soon. If you notice, the Atlantic Ocean's disappearing. When we first noticed, and I'm pretty sure I noticed the ice caps gone within a day or two of them disappearing, the Atlantic Ocean was much larger up in here, and it seems to be kind of getting pushed out with land, and this guy's swinging up and going to take up residence there. Lots of trippy stuff. And any of you that know the eastern coast of Canada, like, look at it, it's trashed. Or I don't even understand for sure how this, it's almost unrecognizable. Like Newfoundland, you know, the rock, it used to be the rock. It didn't have this coming off it, or this big ass thing coming up here. Like, this is pretty crazy. And there's a lot of that muddy, oozy stuff still going on, like where it's just coming up through. Who's living on that? Yeah, no, this is new to me, some of this. I'd really like to hear back from some of you guys, though, and see what you say. The other one that really is throwing me off is Prince Edward Island. I don't remember this shape at all. I was pretty sure it was kind of more like this one up here, you know. And here's New Brunswick, and here's Nova Scotia. I seem to remember you being able, there was a route where you could drive from Quebec into Nova Scotia. I'm darn sure you could, but now not so much. Look at Nova Scotia's like an island sticking out, more like Vancouver Island used to be. And Maine sticking way up here. Yeah, I don't know. It's Georgian Bay off to the right of Lake Huron, I'm not sure of, but like I said, I don't know the east side of the country too well, so we'll go back over here. Oh, I hate this ball. That's trouble. Even the flat earth map is right off now too, because whatever it was, it certainly isn't anymore. But here's where the mainland of Washington's growing up around Vancouver Island still, and it's definitely growing out. I can't remember how much exactly. It's to Victoria 62. Yeah, I can't remember. It's not much, like a mile or two, but it's pretty good. I would take more time to measure more accurately, but it really doesn't matter because the stuff is going to be changing fast enough. It'll be plenty obvious just to the naked eye over the course of a few days here. And this, where the Queen Charlotte's used to be sprinkled, and Ocean going vessels could go. This is all narrowed down. The biggest passage I could find through is through here. This place is about under a half a mile wide. That's about the narrowest spot. But it ranges between half a mile to about a mile, touch over in some places, all the way out till you get out to the ocean again. So that, I'm not sure, I can't tell yet if it's connected more to the mainland, if this is filling in, or exactly what's going on. Oh, that was the other thing I noticed. I wanted to find out if anyone remembers these really long string islands here. Because by the looks of this stuff, here's the... Oh, I hate this mouse. Let me get rid of the measurement crap. Okay, here's Vancouver. So grab the ferry from there down to, I think it was Sydney or somewhere close. No, Schwartz Bay, that's where the ferry landed. So, see, look through here. Where does it come? Like, does it weave through here? Or, I don't know. But I really don't recall all these. Look at the length of this island here. And it's a tiny ass passage through here now. I measured it was under half a mile or something on that one too, but I suppose it would work, but not so much if he decides to close that off. And I think that's what's happened, is a lot of dot islands have turned into one. Okay. Yeah, once we get north out of Van, I don't know, the coastline there is good. But anywho, oh yeah, here's the Queen Charlotte Islands, the little dotty sprinkled ones they used to be. This big thing is still, seems to be all there is of them. Okay, there is somewhere up here, I'm pretty sure there's some new islands and things coming in as we get up close. Yeah, see, here's... Hey, these ones have... Holy shit, hon. These ones that were pure mud yesterday have tons of trees on them now. Not too much grass, but a lot of trees.
We need trees.
Yeah, nice. I know, we gotta get some oxygen back in the system. Wow, look at that. Holy cow. They sure come in thick along the shore. Jeez. That's cool. Yeah, but believe it or not, folks, this here island with all these trees on it now, this was that pure mud stage I was showing you. Like literally yesterday, I think for sure, no later than the day before. Amazing. Wow. That is some trippy work, Ty. Hey, here's a good place for our lagoon, huh? We're over here. Nice. Back here. We're gonna have endless options. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Okay, look at that. It's got mountain ridges coming up through it now. So high there's snow on them. Holy crap. Or it might be salt still. You'll notice patches of salt showing up in places where he's doing a lot of land change. Because he told us a couple of years ago that he was going to have to clean everything up with a lot of salt. We're actually a little freaked out for a while because we thought he was just going to kind of roll the ocean over us or something, so we weren't sure where we were going to be, but might be more mud islands in here. I don't know, I think this one's growing trees already too, and it is. There's great big patches of the mud left and lots of water, but there's like a lot of trees already. Wow. Hey, and grass too. I'm guessing like the emerald colored meadow sort of things. That's got to be grass. Nice. Oh man, that was good work. Right on, Ty. Give her shit. Beautiful. Wow. Looks cool. I can see the land like running out into the sea in places and stuff where he, for whatever reason, he puts the land there and then he runs it out and gets rid of it in a lot of places again. It's trippy. See, but like here, a lot of these inlets, this weird silty colored stuff, it usually, even this melted looking land along the edge, it's all changing. The coast is either moving in or coming out. So, like, you guys, you really gotta get a Google Earth downloaded and try to make some time to help keep an eye on some of this stuff, because it's really changing too fast to keep track of. Holy crap. There's one, got one little mountain in the middle of it, kind of. This one's looks more glacial. Oh wow, the mud's all frozen on this side. Trippy. I don't know what the red is. There's a lot of new colors. Yeah, check this out. Like this color and stuff. I don't know exactly what's going on in those areas. But there's something. You wouldn't have it there if there wasn't a reason for it. So that's why we need more people to start putting together all the clues he gives us. Oh, this, I forgot to tell you where we were. We're up in Alaska, like I hope you realize how messed Alaska is. Like, it's 4 or 5 times the size, totally the wrong shape. And I'm sure a lot of this stuff down here is all new growth. So, darn, where were we? I just got lost. Oh yeah, it's a really good mud patch example where he is. See, this is a place where all this stuff running out this delta sort of thing, it's usually land upstream from it is changing and morphing and kind of melting away and running away, kind of. I don't know how to really describe it even for sure. See, this stuff with all these dark pools, the more of those dark pools there are, the fresher, the more recently the land is just kind of pushed up through the water or whatever. It's just that's the very first stages of it, is like this, looking at this kind of stuff, and then it'll turn into actual dirt, and then trees and grass. I think is that water? Yeah, that's water. See, lots of little lakes and stuff. Some he leaves, some he doesn't. That depends how high he pushes it up, and then where he pushes up the ridges, you get really cool little drain-off rivers and stuff coming up off it. It'll keep a lake up top a lot of times. Hey, see, here's that really cool blue stuff. And you can see all the silt or mud or whatever. Like, there's a lot of land moving. Lots of land, and yet you still have people here. Like, what are these? What's these people's reality? But I don't know, we're getting, judging by the comments, what seems to be happening is quite often a person, say from Australia, they'll report believing things to be the changed way, and then it's only everyone else around the world that knows the particular detail or whatever about that thing about them, that they're the ones that all remember it the way it was before the change. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We're watching, see these, every place where, any place you find these little finger bars popping up, you gotta watch them, because that's his shoreline. He tends to outline a chunk that he wants to fill in, and then he'll fill it in with land. And then, like I say, those inlets will show up where he washes out a bunch of the dirt and leaves a cool little lagoon or a lake or something. Okay, we'll have to find it. There was a place I've been keeping an eye on where there was an airport in a town and everything getting melted away. Here's another melty spot. Like this stuff was all land. This in here and this, he's chewing her out, turning changing something. Moving a lot of dirt around, not burning no diesel fuel to do it. You look at all the fresh land that's all just under transformation. It's all fresh mud and water. No trees, no grass, no nothing yet. Water and mud. What you talking about, Willis? Water and mud. Where'd my trees go? Well, don't panic, they'll be back. It's like he just kind of sprinkles things around once he's happy with the new shape of the land. See, like the silt coming out here. Okay, anywho, you kind of, what's, I don't recall this one here. Yesterday, what the heck? Wow, it's all mud. Yeah, see these places where it's showing you places and you go to zoom in and you can't? It's because they're gone. It's moving them. And they're in the process. See, like you can, it's already gone, but a couple days ago, see the community is still over here. Oh man, see they're all faded out, you can't see them. Trippy. Wow. See, I'm starting to wonder the places like this where people disappear, and then you got places like the Svalbard Islands there that just showed up, and yet there's cities and stuff on it. So I'm kind of starting to think maybe these guys, where their town is disappearing into the ocean, get transferred to those new places or something. Or it's all the folks that have come before us that are coming back. And Granny and Grandpa, Aunt and Uncle, all them folk who've been. But don't quote me on that stuff. I don't know yet. He's not disclosed those details, but you can see for yourself with your own eyes. There's some pretty heavy-duty transformation going on to the Earth. Nothing to panic about, though, as long as you're not a pedophile scumbag. You're fine. If you stole your chocolate bars and you told your white lies and lied to your kids about Santa Claus and stuff, we can work with that. But, well, even some of the, I hate to say, I don't know what. I can't tell you who's gonna make it and who ain't for sure. I know there's some that ain't. I know Queen Mama and Mr. Obama, Mr. Trudeau, any of you ruling elite ass clowns. You guys, I bet you're not sleeping too good at night, are you? Look at this shit. How you guys gonna battle this? Tell me. How many planes you gonna send out to fight this? You stooges, you go and create your fictitious enemy in ISIS and all these other things. Now how does it feel to fight a true invisible enemy? Eh? How you liking it? In fact, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to commit to this yet, but I am 90% sure that once all these land bridges, like this one, maybe this will connect, who knows, but long story short, once all the land masses of the Earth are connected by land, your crap is coming out of the sky. All your millions and millions of trillions of dollars worth of drones and shit you have up there doing its thing. He's going to put on a really cool fireworks show for us, apparently, with that stuff, so get ready. And forget about your planes. They're no longer going to function. And it ain't going to have nothing to do with gravity. I can tell you now, he's already... I don't understand it all. I ain't no physicist or whatever, but the way... all it is buoyancy. Even the stuff we call gases and air and whatever. It's all, to him, it's all liquids of different buoyancies and masses. And that's what it all boils down to. There ain't no gravity, there ain't no space travel, there ain't no satellites. But anywho, let's stick to stuff that we don't have to argue over. And I got the world all upside down here again. I'm sorry, folks. I was gonna focus in on the land bridges because yesterday we took note of this one in particular, and it's done a lot of changing overnight. I can guarantee you, like guaranteed, I've already compared it. You guys can too, whenever you want to. I mean, you don't have to even pull up the other video and look. You can just give it another day or two. You'll see. See, a lot of these string ones, they were all just dots. And he always puts the dots and then he connects them. And you see by the shelf under here, that's a pretty deep ridge off the coast of that stuff. But I'm guessing that stuff's less than a week from being a solid land bridge. And this thing that doesn't belong on Kamchatka, or whatever you call the eastern end of Russia now. This thing here, if you remember, it was like a sliver down here, just a thingy a few days ago, whoops, wrong way. Now it's gone, and it was, I don't remember catching it in the mud stage. It had grass and trees, but now it's got like one for sure mountain range, a second one here, and it looks like maybe a third one coming up there, but for sure two decent little mountain ranges. Okay, and this one, for any who didn't watch the other videos, this entire area, all this stuff here is Japan, believe it or not. It covers like 50% of the Eastern Asian seaboard now. But I don't know, do you guys remember Japan having any of these serious chunks of mainland type stuff? It's amazing. They can stop packing and stacking them down there, that's for sure. You got lots of room to stretch out now. But check out this land bridge, folks, that we told you was coming. There was this string yesterday and this string. These two were not connected last night even when I looked at them. Wow. Look at that. You can, and there's still a lot of this water here, the darker stuff, this and this will probably disappear because they'll keep pushing that up higher. That is cool. But yeah, so those are, this string is connected since yesterday when we started. But, and wow, and there's another one connected right here. Holy cow. And another one right here since I looked like this morning. I'm not kidding you. Holy cow, you can tell it almost looks fake still, right? It's just absolutely flat across the top and it's steep like the Grand Banks of Newfoundland or something. Wow, so keep an eye on this, guys. It'll get more texture than this. Must have been in a hurry. This isn't his best work, I can tell you. I think he's just trying to prove a point for me, though.
What's the shape of it?
It's just, it was two round islands that he just ran a little bridge across through. But you can see by the ridge under here, you may or may not see a dot or two appear between these before he connects them. Or with these ridges, a lot of times that skinny little sandbar finger thing will show up and then it develops into land from there. Wow, look at the lake he left in this one. Holy, with a mountain island thing in the middle of it. Is this ever trippy? Holy cow. I just love his imagination. Awesome. Oh yeah, and I checked last night, these apparently, see, this is another oddball thing. Look at the, like as far as ownership of that land, this is all Russia, all this big stuff all up here. And then this is supposedly all Japan, all coming up here. But all this new land bridge that's coming in, they all belong to Russia, supposedly. So that doesn't really make any sense neither, really, when you think about it. And I think a lot of these ones that are swinging around from Alaska to here are Russian, if I recall right, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to waste too much time here because there's some even a lot cooler places to go where there's way more going on. Like over in the Keys in the Bahamas. I think he's going to get rid of the Gulf of Mexico altogether, believe it or not. I think it's going to be solid land soon. But that's, again, another guess. But some places we said to keep an eye on yesterday, the land bridge coming, is down here off from Tasmania to Australia, where you can see it coming. These, all we had yesterday, I don't know that we had all that these were the size they are, or these ones. But that's one area we're keeping an eye on. Oh, I think around New Zealand, see all these, it's still growing and morphing and changing a lot too, so this stuff seems to come right up through the ground as mountains and things a lot of times already. I thought I found some mud islands here though. Yeah. Nope. Wow, this thing is all... Maybe that wasn't one. Yeah. Okay. Anywho. I know there was some place in... Oh, hey, any place you see the light blue like that, go check. See? Wow. See, this is all melting. This land is going to disappear, I'll bet you. Very, very good chance of it. It's going to run like a big bay in there or something. Some kind of inlet. Or it's this extending out. Oh, hey, yeah, wait a minute. Man, I don't know. What do you call that one? Okay. But, excuse me. Australia's land bridge we wanted to check in on. See, man, all this stuff, I know it sounds whack, but all these islands are all going to connect so that everybody can get around. But look at how the land bridge is coming in here from New Zealand. Like we're, oh yeah, I measured it too, and we're 2 miles closer than we were yesterday, believe it or not. From the mainland of Papua New Guinea. Tip of Australia. Yeah, 93.4. We were 95, 96 miles yesterday. It looks like here, where these dots, looks like he's going to come up with some islands running crossways here a little bit, maybe. Hard to say. But really good progress on that land bridge for sure. See, look at in here where all the... Hey, this might have been where there was a lot of fresh mud islands. Damn, nope, that's all treed too. Crap, really? See, I don't know, guys. I might be messing with me. I think I could be wrong, but I think this island it was just mud yesterday. I don't think it had all the trees on it. Holy crap, this one's all treed up too. Unreal. Okay, but wow. Holy cow, see, wow, lots of, I'm sure those are new, guys, because they are. Sure. I'm not so sure that this big chunk here isn't... See, look how you can... See how thin the trees are? Wow, yeah, you guys watch. I'm not out of my mind. You see how thin these trees are. See how thick they are in the water valleys and stuff here? Okay, so we gotta watch over the next couple days. Ty, you better fill that shit in like I'm thinking you will, because he will. Yeah, he will. This is brand new. This is what it looks like when he just sprinkles it after the dry cracks and stuff go away. So that'll turn into really good dense forest for us. And these, you never know. You gotta just wait. I think it just depends on how he's feeling that day, whether this remains as an inlet and stuff, or whether he'll leave a river, fill it with basically with land. Wow. Huh. Yeah, you watch the forest grow. So that's where are we? Kind of coming off the top of Australia. Man, Australia is totally changing shape again on this big bumpy, its top shape here is all whacked. And there's a ton of that blue that comes with brand new land all over it. I think he may be running a land bridge across here too. Interesting to see, but even these, I don't know how familiar y'all are with the Indonesian islands and stuff, but I certainly don't remember any of these massive land masses like they have here, or the Philippines. You said, where did they go? Look at the Philippines. Isn't it the Philippine Islands? What happened to islands? The Philippines is like solid land now. Like totally, there isn't any islands that I see. Let's see. See, there's Malaysia. Unreal. Yeah, Philippine Islands are now just the Philippines country, I guess. Nice big chunk of land. Oh, hey, bet you, I can guarantee you all this stuff would have been dotted stuff like this. That's all coming together. See, you can just tell to look at it. A lot of times, hey, there was people here that aren't now, or those are crops or something that are coming. Wow. Okay, yeah, somebody, if you could, anyone, I'm hoping you guys, different places will pique your interest, and you guys can start keeping an eye on this stuff and helping me share. Yeah, there's just tons of new islands and land coming in here. That looks like some runoff land happening. Yeah, see, looks trippy where he's just melting the land away. Yeah. Okay, so where was our other land bridge we're keeping an eye on? I believe we need to head for, oh yeah, the boot. Boy, look at Europe just in general. It's sure all buggered up, eh? Big time. See, I was talking to a guy from, correct me if I'm wrong, but anyone that was schooled in North America, I believe we're all taught that Germany during World War II had to go through France on their way to Poland, and made a deal with the French, and they laid down their arms and let them travel through without any issues. But now the way the map lays, that's just not a possibility. And yet I was talking to a fellow from Germany that doesn't ever remember France being to their west and Poland to their right, so I really don't know how to explain those kind of things yet for sure. But as you know, the Sicily and the boot thing here, we're down to like less than 2 miles across. Maybe less than that by now. Yeah, 1.9. And I'm quite sure the boot is way too long. But anyway, that's not where he's headed. We're coming in down in here, doesn't it, is it just me, or does there seem to be too much land popping up all over in here? Like lots of new islands. Sure, I just don't remember all these. They could have been, but wow. See, I don't know, because there's cities and stuff on them. That's what throws you off. But Black Sea. See, anyone remember the Sea of Azov? I don't recall that, to be honest, myself. Seems kind of strange, and I'm really highly suspicious of this whole bit that's going on here. See, does this look right to you guys? Look at that. Just, you got road, rail, refinery. I mean, can't be a refinery. A loading, shipping terminal. So, but look at the land here around off. It's like melting off and sliding off their island. And I bet you if you follow this road, you'll find places where it's melted right away, and there's, well, nope, not on this one. Up around Alaska, there's quite a few cases like that. Yeah, that sure don't look right to me. In there. In this Sea of Azov, I don't know, maybe it was here, maybe it wasn't, but even say it was here, you guys got some issues, because this stuff here means things are changing. And it looks like this, you know, new inlet coming in here. Same thing here, you're going to be losing some land. And stuff's going to all turn into water up here too on you. Looks like this already traveled in a long ways on you. Holy cow. Huh? So yeah, I don't know. I'd like to hear some feedback on that one. Okay. Oh hey, here's a mud today sign. Let's see if it's still mud. Looks like maybe some solid formation coming on this tip. Wow, the place has a name over here already. Oh my gosh, and there's... what the... wow. This one that was pure mud last night, hon, when me and you and Sean were looking at it, it's got... there's a little tip edge over here now that already has, like, looks like grass and farms and roads and stuff. I kid you not. Man, that thing was solid mud last night. Gosh, he's working fast. Doesn't that look trippy though, the way the rock and dirt and stuff all just stretches out? Goes wherever he wants it. See, this stuff that's really fresh. A lot of this water will disappear. We'll have more mountains and hill ranges and things for you to look at. Okay, what's going on here? Bleeding blue. Let's see if they still are. That means there's significant change. Oh yeah, all over. I think all these islands here are growing right now. And check out, check the color of the trees and grass on this one. It's like almost emerald. But yeah, any place this color is, you guys, it's worth watching because there's significant changes. And usually closer to the finished product, when this color shows up, that's when the life shows up, like plant life and stuff. Yeah, these are all new kitties. I know they are. They're all just growing. This is going to be beautiful. Huh. Nice. Alrighty. What are we missing? I know we're missing stuff. Wow, Iceland's ice is nearly gone for sure. Got one little wee patch left here. Ooh, they got a lot of mud too. I think he's regenerating stuff here too. The looks of it. Ooh, cool fingers on them. Yeah, that's neat. Ah. Okay, anywho. Where were we headed? Where's the other? Oh yes, the Gulf of Mexico. This stuff's gone kind of crazy down here. Here's another land bridge I'm sure is in the making, but look at Florida, the stuff that the Keys are all joining up now. Come on. I can't remember where it is, but there's one in particular. It's really trippy. Oh yeah, is this stuff? Oh wow, hon, yeah, he is growing. The Keys are kind of not gonna be what they were. It looks like you're gonna end up with great big patches of land and not so much water. Bummer. Key West. I don't know, it could be wrong, but I bet you this can turn into a big land mass. And with the Gulf of Batabano, can you remember all these islands out through here? See, it looks too much like fresh work there, for sure. Yeah, that's undergoing some changes there, folks, for sure. No about it, doubt it. See, this Cuba in general, the whole thing is wrong and way too big. And then you got, well, we're in the neighborhood. Here's the Panama Canal running basically north and south now, where it used to run east and west. This whole thing's twisted. Way whacked. Ooh, there's some changes going on. Oh, I wish I knew this area to tell if this was newly connected land or if he's deconnecting it. Okay, there's highways there. Wow, look at the melt off. Holy. Something serious wrong with your island here, boys. Whoa. See, it looks so trippy the way it just melts it away into the sea. Love that. It just pushes it up through the sea. This stuff here, this would be coming up. Doesn't seem to let you focus in on it till there's something to focus on too. It'll just show you roughly. You see, there's trees coming in that valley there already. Trees along the shoreline. Wow, nice. But for sure, folks, this is a brand new land you're watching develop here. Brand spanking. Okay. Boy, I don't know about this stuff here. Usually these things are ties work, like current work. But yeah, this is stuff in undergoing change, we'll say. Big time. Wow. Look at that. See how the sea just all kind of mixing with the river. Huh. Muddy ooze running out of the land into the sea. Trippy stuff, folk, ain't it? This is pretty wild times we're living in. Okay. Especially if you know you don't have to be freaked out by it. You're on the right side of shit. So, yeah, I know this sounds insane, but just looking at the land the way it's coming here, I think this is all going to fill in. Honestly, Florida's going to just be, it's going to be huge. I think this is going to grow out. If he leaves it open at all, it's just going to be a tiny little inlet into the Gulf of Mexico if he leaves any water in there at all. He just may not. Ooh, what's this? Grow. How big will you grow? Okay. Apparently this one was probably a mud bog too, if I had to guess. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. There was no vegetation on this yesterday. Now there's forest and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
How close to Christmas are you?
Oh, pretty close.
Close this time.
I think he may be done in time.
Awesome. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, no kidding. Ready for a smoke? I could pause this. Okay, sorry for the pause, folks. I don't know if that shows up in the video like as a little glitch or what. But some interesting confirmation when I went for the smoke break with the missus. It turns out at the same time I was telling you, I wouldn't really swear to it, but I was pretty sure Ty was going to drop everything out of the sky once he gets the land all connected. As I was saying that to you guys, she was writing it to somebody in the thing she's writing here. So I think if I was you, like, I know this sounds crazy, people, but if you're planning any international travel or things like that, you want to keep an eye on this map. And don't, unless you want to be caught somewhere a long ways from home and hoofing her back on foot like everyone else, you'd probably be advised not to be flying anytime after these final land bridges are made here. It looks like the one from South America to Antarctica may buy you a little bit of time, but it may not. He's working fast on a lot of this, and these dots around the tip of this ridge here weren't here days ago. All of these, yeah, these are new islands popping through, huh? Wow. Yeah, so this land bridge, I want to hurry up and get this video done, so we'll just finish the land bridges we touched on yesterday. So this one's obviously got a little ways to go. Oh yeah, I want to bring your attention to Chile. Look at this. This is Chile. It's like, I measured it yesterday, it was like 3,600 miles or something. It was insane. Uh, 2,600 actually. Still, wow. Chile? Can you remember it being that long? And if you want to go scouting for fresh mud islands. I am pretty sure that anywhere you look down in the bottom end of Chile here, you're gonna find freshly forming stuff where you can watch it. See, a lot of this is already dirt and rock. Oh look, and some trees already. But I know for sure if you scout around this area here and you want to watch some brand new land go from freshly through the water to, no, that one won't focus in yet, so you'll get to see them in here, lots of them. It's growing like crazy, that area. Okay, any land bridges we missed? We got Antarctic to South America. We've got the Solomon Islands, Cuba, Caymans, Bahamas, all this stuff's all gonna connect, folks, like guaranteed. Puerto Rico, this is all gonna connect right off here. And to here, and to here, and this may be like a little inland sea, the Gulf of Mexico, if you're lucky. You may be taking it away. The other land bridges. This one we gotta definitely watch for. Oh, look at this ridge coming up under here. Even the Hawaiian Islands, I kid you not. See, that may buy you a little time, but I don't know. There's a lot of spots there. But watch that one too, the land bridge from here out to the Hawaiian Islands. It looks like he's already working on the support structures, we'll call them. So this one from Alaska to what's part of Russia, I guess, and this little one from Japan to Russia. This thing's really blowing me away, guys, how fast this is filling in particular, this one. And the size of the land masses of Japan now is just phenomenal. Oh hey, if you want to find mud islands off the southwestern tip of Korea here, just oodles and oodles of them. Like, oh no, wow, good God, there's people on this thing already, huh? Holy jeez. Okay. But anywho, yeah, just to keep the video short, I think I'll cut her here, and like I said, I'm going to start focusing. I'll do the Mandela Effect, Earth Changes, Bahamas, Canada, like break it up in regions, just to try to keep these videos shorter from now on, so you can hopefully find one that resonates more with you and check it out. Look at the size of this island down here, Sri Lanka. Like, I don't recall Sri Lanka being anywhere near that size. Looks like some kind of new land bridge coming in here too. Holy cow, where would it be going? Maybe down to Madagascar, who's massively different size too. But alright folks, guess that'll wrap her for this one. Y'all take care, and appreciate all the feedback. It's all good. Have a great day.